Nobody was ready for what Cardi B allegedly walked into that night. Because this wasn't just another cheating rumor. This was her husband, her best friend, alone together, behind locked doors in a private luxury suite. And when Cardi opened that door, the entire industry's most perfect friendship instantly turned into the most shocking betrayal fans have ever seen. They say Offset froze. Saweetie couldn't even look Cardi in the eyes. And Cardi? She didn't scream, she just stared, like her whole world collapsed in 1 second. But here's where it gets even more insane. Sources claim this wasn't their first secret meeting. There are alleged messages, hidden calls, late-night pull-ups, and if what Cardi reportedly saw is true, then this isn't just cheating. This is the ultimate betrayal in hip-hop history. So what really happened inside that suite? And why are fans saying this could end Cardi's marriage forever? Stay with me, because the next part of this story gets darker, messier, and way more unbelievable. To understand why this alleged situation has the entire internet in chaos, you have to go back to how deep Cardi B's relationship with both Offset and Saweetie actually is. Because this isn't just random celebrity gossip. This is love, loyalty, friendship, and betrayal all colliding at the same time. Cardi B and Offset have always been one of hip-hop's most controversial couples. From the beginning, their relationship was filled with passion, public drama, and non-stop cheating rumors. Offset has been accused multiple times of stepping out on Cardi, and every single time, Cardi publicly forgave him, standing by his side while fans questioned her loyalty and self-respect. She called him her husband, her soulmate, the father of her children. But behind that power couple image, cracks were always forming. Trust was never stable. Every scandal made Cardi more defensive, more emotional, and more determined to protect what she believed was her family. And then comes Saweetie. Saweetie wasn't just another female rapper in the game. She was someone Cardi openly called her industry sister. They supported each other's music, commented on each other's posts, and showed nothing but love publicly. Fans always saw them as two powerful women uplifting each other in a male-dominated industry. So when rumors first started that Offset had been messaging Saweetie behind Cardi's back, nobody believed it. It sounded impossible. Why would Offset betray Cardi like that, especially with someone from her own circle? And why would Saweetie even entertain something like that? But according to insider sources, that's exactly where this whole alleged story begins. They say the tension between Cardi and Saweetie didn't just happen overnight. There were subtle signs. Moments fans now claim make sense looking back. Like when Saweetie suddenly stopped liking Cardi's posts. Or when Offset was seen liking Saweetie's pictures at odd hours. At the time, nobody paid attention. But now, fans believe those were the early red flags of something much deeper. And here's the wild part. There were already whispers in the industry that Offset and Saweetie had a private understanding long before this alleged suite incident ever happened. They were spotted at the same events without Cardi, leaving separately but clearly connected. Even a fake leaked DM thread recently started circulating online where Offset allegedly told Saweetie, "We just friends publicly, but you know what it really is." That one message alone sent fans into a frenzy. Because if that's real, it changes everything. Now, suddenly this isn't about jealousy. This becomes a planned betrayal. And if Cardi really caught them together in a private suite, then this wasn't just cheating. This was disrespect on the highest level. People started digging deeper. Old interviews resurfaced where Saweetie was talking about never crossing a line with a friend's man. Fans now see that as ironic. Some even claim Cardi's silence lately is because she's processing the shock. Because think about it. How do you react when your husband and your best friend are allegedly involved behind your back? That's not just heartbreak. That's humiliation. And in Cardi's world, loyalty means everything. She's always been someone who stands 10 toes down for her people. So if this betrayal is true, then the emotional fallout could be nuclear. And according to online chatter, Cardi has already cut ties with Saweetie completely. They say she unfollowed her on all platforms and even blocked her number. Saweetie, on the other hand, reportedly hasn't said a word, which fans are taking as guilt. Because if you're innocent, why stay silent? Why not clear your name? That silence is what's making this story feel real to the audience. And that's exactly why the drama is exploding right now. Because this isn't just another fake news headline. This is a story about trust being broken in the worst possible way. A husband accused of cheating, a best friend accused of betrayal, and a woman at the center who might be planning her next move in complete silence. And if what happened in that private suite really did go down the way fans believe, then this is only the beginning of something way bigger. Because once a friendship turns into a scandal like this, there's no going back. And the next part of this story, that's where the real confrontation begins. According to multiple inside sources, the moment that allegedly changed everything happened late one night inside an ultra-private luxury suite at a high-end Los Angeles hotel. And this wasn't a coincidence. Cardi B wasn't supposed to be there. In fact, sources claim she only showed up because of an anonymous tip. Someone reportedly sent her a message saying, "If you want the truth about Offset, come to Suite 904 right now." At first, Cardi thought it was another fake rumor. Because let's be honest, Offset cheating isn't new. But something about this felt different, more urgent, more personal. She allegedly left her house immediately without telling anyone. No glam team, no security, just pure instinct and anger. And when she arrived at that hotel, staff says Cardi looked shaken before she even stepped out of her car. They say she walked straight to the elevators like she already knew what she was about to find. The tension was thick. And the moment she reached the door of Suite 904, everything went silent. No music, no laughter, nothing, just the sound of her knocking. Sources say there was a pause, like whoever was inside didn't expect her to be there. Then the door slowly opened, and that's when Cardi allegedly saw the unthinkable. Offset standing there, and behind him, Saweetie, not in the hallway, not passing by, inside the suite, alone. That one moment, according to people close to Cardi, is what shattered her trust instantly. Because this wasn't just Offset cheating. This was betrayal with someone Cardi trusted. Someone she defended publicly. Someone she considered family. And insiders claim Cardi didn't start yelling right away. She just stared. Her face reportedly went blank, like the realization hit her all at once. They say Saweetie tried to explain. Offset kept saying, "It's not what it looks like." But Cardi didn't want to hear it. Because why would they be together privately like that if nothing was going on? And here's where things start getting darker. Sources say Cardi walked inside the suite and immediately noticed something strange. 2 wine glasses on the table, phones face down, and Offset's jacket hanging over a chair like he had been there for hours. That wasn't casual. That was intimate. And allegedly, Cardi reached for one of the phones on the table. It wasn't hers. It was Saweetie's. And according to leaked information, the screen lit up with a text thread from Offset. Messages that looked way too personal. Things like, "You know Cardi don't get me like you do." And, "Tonight was worth the risk." That's the moment Cardi reportedly lost control. She started shaking. Her hands were trembling. Because this wasn't a misunderstanding. This looked planned. Saweetie tried to grab her phone back. Offset stepped in between them. And hotel staff claims they heard shouting from inside the room. Not arguing, screaming. Cardi's voice was so loud they thought something violent was about to happen. They say Cardi kept repeating, "You betrayed me with my own sister." That's not cheating drama. That's personal destruction. And fans are saying this explains why Cardi suddenly went silent online for days. No posts, no lives, nothing. Because allegedly, she was processing what she had just discovered. But here's the first major twist that made the scandal explode even further. One of Cardi's close friends leaked something shocking. They claim this wasn't the first time Offset and Saweetie had been alone together. There were previous private meetings nobody knew about. Even more disturbing, sources say Saweetie had been visiting Cardi's home months earlier, and Offset was allegedly messaging her the entire time. That turns this into something much worse than a one-time betrayal. That makes it a secret relationship, hidden in plain sight. And it doesn't stop there. Because according to a second leaked DM, Saweetie allegedly told Offset, "She'll never find out. I got you." That message alone changed everything. Because if that's real, then this isn't just cheating. This is deception, manipulation, and emotional sabotage. Fans started asking, How long has this been happening? Who else knew? And why is nobody from Cardi's circle speaking on it? The silence is suspicious. And that's exactly what makes this story feel bigger than it looks. Because when people stay quiet during a scandal like this, it usually means one thing. There's truth hiding behind it. And the scariest part? Cardi hasn't denied it either, which has fans thinking she might be preparing for a full-blown exposure of her own. Because if what she saw that night was real, then the next time Cardi speaks, it might not just be drama, it might be war. And trust me, the next part of this story gets even more insane. After that alleged private suite incident, the situation didn't calm down. It actually got worse. Way worse. Because the moment news of Cardi catching Offset with Saweetie leaked, the internet turned into a battlefield. Fans weren't just shocked. They were furious. They started digging for proof. And what they allegedly found made the story 10 times darker than anyone expected. According to online leaks, someone close to Offset released a screenshot showing that he had booked that private suite under a fake name. Not Offset, not his team, a completely different alias. Why would a married man need to hide his identity for a hotel booking? That alone screams secret meetup. But here's where the twist really flips the entire narrative. Because sources now claim Cardi didn't just catch them talking. She allegedly caught them planning something. Yes, planning. A fake DM conversation that's now trending shows Saweetie telling Offset, "If she asks, just say you were helping me with music. I already got my story ready." That doesn't sound innocent. That sounds rehearsed. Like they expected to be caught one day. And as soon as fans saw that, the reactions exploded across social media. One viral tweet read, "Cheating is bad, but cheating with your wife's best friend is unforgivable." Another said, "Saweetie smiling in Cardi's face while secretly linking with Offset is the lowest thing I've seen in the culture." The streets started calling this the biggest betrayal since Jay-Z and Solange. And here's the part that truly shook Cardi's supporters. A fake audio leak surfaced where a woman's voice, allegedly Saweetie, can be heard saying, "She trusts me. That's why this is so easy." That clip spread like wildfire. Whether it's real or not, fans are treating it like undeniable evidence. And if that voice really is Saweetie, then this wasn't accidental. This was calculated, cold, and straight up disrespectful. Even more disturbing, sources claim Cardi's team has now launched a full investigation of Offset's recent activity. They allegedly checked his phone logs, location history, and hotel records. And guess what? That same suite was reportedly booked multiple times over the last 6 months, meaning this could have been happening for a long time. Behind Cardi's back, right under her nose. And if that's true, then this scandal isn't just about one night. It's about months of lies, months of betrayal, and months of humiliation. But the biggest and most shocking reveal came when an anonymous insider claimed Cardi might have recorded everything that night. Yes, recorded. They say Cardi's phone was in her hand when she entered the suite. And if she really has video proof, then this entire situation could explode into a public war that destroys reputations and friendships forever. Because once Cardi drops receipts, there's no coming back from that. And if she really caught them like fans believe she did, then this story is far from over. In fact, it might just be getting started. The moment this alleged betrayal story started trending, the reaction was absolutely insane. It wasn't just fans talking. It was celebrities, bloggers, radio hosts, and even other rappers weighing in. And everyone seemed to have an opinion. Cardi's fanbase went into full protective mode. They started flooding social media with hashtags like #ProtectCardi and #OffsetExposed. One viral comment read, "Cardi gave this man everything. Loyalty, family, and a career boost, and this is how he repays her." Meanwhile, others focused their anger on Saweetie. They called her the real villain in this situation. A trending post said, "Being cheated on hurts, but being betrayed by your own best friend hits deeper than anything." And the more people talked, the messier it got. Fake insider sources started claiming Cardi had cut off all contact with Saweetie. They even alleged that Saweetie was removed from Cardi's upcoming birthday guest list. That alone sent fans spiraling, because if Cardi really blocked her, then this friendship is officially dead. But it didn't stop there. Music industry blogs jumped on the drama too. One major hip-hop page posted, "If this is true, this will go down as one of the most disrespectful scandals in rap history." Another said, "Offset is playing a dangerous game. You don't betray Cardi and expect the culture to forgive you." Even bigger names allegedly reacted. There's a fake tweet circulating that fans believe came from Nicki Minaj. It reads, "Some women smile in your face while secretly plotting your downfall. Stay woke." People instantly assumed she was talking about Saweetie. Whether it's real or not, it fueled the fire. Then came the reaction from Offset's own supporters. Some fans tried to defend him. They said this whole thing was fake and blown out of proportion. A comment read, "Y'all believe anything. Offset and Saweetie are just working on music. That's it." But those voices were drowned out by the outrage, because the majority of the internet saw this as pure betrayal. Even DJs and radio hosts allegedly started debating it on air. One host said, "If my wife caught me with her best friend, my life would be over. There's no apology big enough for that." Another added, "This ain't cheating. This is treason." And here's where the industry pressure really started hitting. Rumors began spreading that Cardi's label is now worried about how this will affect her upcoming music rollout. Some insiders claim they want her to use this drama as inspiration for her next project. Others say they want her to stay quiet to protect the brand. But Cardi is known for doing the opposite of what people expect. And that's why everyone is waiting. Waiting for her response. Waiting for her receipts. Waiting for the moment she either confirms this betrayal or destroys everyone involved. Because once Cardi speaks, the entire industry will have to pick a side. And that's when this drama will reach a whole new level. But the real question is, will Cardi forgive? Or is she about to burn everything down? Just when people thought this scandal couldn't get any more explosive, a brand new twist allegedly dropped that changed everything. Because according to one shocking leaked report, Cardi B didn't just catch Offset and Saweetie that night. She was actually set up. Sources now claim that someone close to Cardi deliberately tipped her off about the private suite meeting, but not for the reason fans think. It wasn't to expose Offset. It was to humiliate Cardi. And the craziest part? That tip allegedly came from inside her own inner circle. A fake industry insider revealed, Cardi was never supposed to see what happened. She was meant to walk in at the worst possible moment, so the damage would be public, permanent, and unforgettable. Let that sink in. That means the betrayal might go far deeper than Offset and Saweetie. This could be a full-blown plot against Cardi's empire. Fans immediately started speculating. Some think it was a jealous former friend. Others believe it was someone from Offset's side trying to destroy Cardi's reputation before she could destroy his. And now people are asking a terrifying question. Who really wanted Cardi to see that scene? But it gets darker. Another alleged leak claims Cardi secretly recorded what happened when she opened that door. Not video, but audio. And that audio reportedly captures voices, arguments, and one moment so shocking that it could destroy not just Offset's marriage, but Saweetie's entire career. One insider says, if Cardi releases that recording, the truth won't just break the internet. It will end lives in the music industry. And suddenly, this isn't just cheating drama. It's war. Cardi has gone completely silent on social media. No posts, no likes, no hints. And whenever Cardi goes quiet, that's when you know something dangerous is coming. Offset, on the other hand, allegedly posted and deleted a cryptic message that read, "Loyalty is everything. The ones you trust the most hurt you the deepest." Fans think he's panicking because he knows Cardi has proof. And if Cardi drops those receipts, there's no coming back. Meanwhile, Saweetie is rumored to be hiding out and avoiding all public appearances. Some say she's afraid of what Cardi might reveal next. Others say she's negotiating behind the scenes to keep the story from exploding even further. But Cardi isn't known for keeping secrets. She's known for exposing them. And now the internet is holding its breath, waiting for her next move. Because if this betrayal is real, then Cardi isn't just about to end a friendship. She's about to flip the entire hip-hop world upside down. And if this is really a setup like sources are claiming, then the ultimate betrayal might not be from Offset or Saweetie at all. It might be from someone Cardi trusted the most. So the question now is, who is Cardi about to expose next? And will this be the moment her entire world finally explodes? Stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and the next update might change everything. So now I need to hear from you. Do you really think Offset betrayed Cardi with her own best friend? Or is this whole situation an even bigger setup than we imagined? Because if Cardi really has that leaked audio, then this might be the most explosive celebrity scandal we've ever seen. Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Tell me, whose side are you on? Team Cardi? Team Offset? Or do you think Saweetie is the real mastermind behind all of this? And don't forget to hit that like button if you want the next part of this story immediately. Because the second Cardi speaks, the internet is going to lose its mind. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next. Trust me, this drama is only getting started, and the next update might change everything.